Shalom. Allah start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Ophelet that's pushing his truth across four corners of the earth. In all faith, truth, and sincerity. All right, this I'm Abad. Back again in the city. This one going to just about the things that you say, or I say that come out your mouth, how it can have an effect in your life. Just really me myself first and foremost, being mindful of the things that you utter out your mouth, especially like I say, especially those men that came against the apostles and the elders and the brother Great Millstone that is truth. The men of the Lord that has truth. The people that scoff and laugh at the men of the Lord, say bad things, or wish bad things, or falsely accuse the men of the Lord that had His truth or the word of the Lord, of things that that is not true, that's not accurate, just false, the things that you come out with, that you say out your mouth, false accusing, the men of the Lord for doing something, that ain't true, or just saying anything, just uttering something out of your mouth that it could lead to, it could have an effect in your life. Because like I said, the Lord Yahweh he hears that what you saying uttering out your mouth, especially coming up against the men of the Lord that had the truth. So, like I said, you had those guys that came up against the apostles and the elders of brother Great Millstone, and hey, let's say it might not happen that it might not got they judgment by the Lord, right then, but the Lord, he got them, for coming up against them in the Lord, so you had guys that came against the apostles and the elders of brother and the brother Great Millstone had his truth, and later on down, you hear about them, something happened to them, got locked up, or something bad happened, Lord judged them, so it just go to show it, me myself for the foremost, not just that, saying things against the men of the Lord, but like just uttering things out your mouth that, like I say, it can have an effect. You saying things, you saying this and that. That's not, that's not good. That's not righteous. There's a lot of madness or craziness coming out your mouth. You uttering that stuff out your mouth, it'll come back and bite you. So. Hey, so this is what the lesson is, going to. So this was, excuse me. This is what this lesson is going to. So I'm gonna get into it. So it's Matthew 15:10, and he called the multitude and said unto them, hear and understand. So this is the Lord Jesus, who y'all call Jesus. This is the Lord Yahweh. He's calling the multitude, saying, he said unto them, hear and understand. So if you hear and understand this, what I'm telling you. But next verse, Matthew 15:11. Not that which goeth into the mouth that, not that which goeth into the mouth that, read it again. Matthew 15:11. Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man. So it's not that which goeth into the mouth that defileth a man. So, you might, slip up, like I say, eat, you might eat some bad, some some unlawful food or something, that ain't lawful according to the Bible. You might, slip up. Not saying you willingly, but it's not, if you, repent of it, but it's not what goes into the mouth, but it will come out of it. So what you say and what you utter out of your mouth, if it's not good, it don't have a righteous, positive, something like that's that's gonna have it's gonna have an effect. That's not gonna come back to bite you, as they say. You just gotta be careful what you saying out your mouth. Basically, that's why they say you got two ears and one mouth. So you gotta be careful, what you say, and like I say, you gotta really be mindful what you say out your mouth, and not just utter anything of madness out your mouth, especially the understanding of the word of the Lord, because you got, like I said, Baptist church preachers or different Israelite camps that spewing madness out their mouth, and they going off on doctrine, that the apostles and the elders brother Abraham missed on teaching in the correct way, because the Lord Yahushua has His Spirit on the men of great millstone, on the apostles and the elders and the brother great millstone. So but it's all about being careful and being mindful what you say, because hey, what you put out there, like they say, you put out there in the atmosphere, you saying this and saying that, it can have an effect. It can have effect. It can have It can have an effect in your life. Or I say, you like I say, you false accuse, you saying this, you lying. You lying out your mouth. It can come back and bite you. Come back and it come back on you. You lying on somebody, false accusing or whatnot. It'll come back on you. Don't think that the Lord don't hear what you're saying or doing. It's gonna come back on you if it, like I say, if it ain't righteous or something, a good positive, positive vibes, vibes like coming out your mouth, uttering something of peace, and understanding of the word of the Lord, follow like the righteousness of the word of the Lord, and teaching it and what and so forth, Like I say, you just saying something wild out your mouth, and then like I say, you saying that whatever you said, but but it can come back. It can have an effect on your life, and come back to bite you. So, but and go there to 1 Peter 3:10. For he that would love life, he that would love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guile. So hey, so you love life, you really have, like I said, you're gonna have, things in your life that, you're gonna be down about, but or whatnot, but you don't speak nothing ill will about yourself, and you don't speak nothing ill will towards somebody that that don't is not doing no harm to you or whatnot, or you like I say, you just spewing out madness, like I say, false accusing and lying on somebody, and like I say, that could come back and hunt you, you saying this and saying that, you making up stories out your mouth, you uttering like I say, evil, bad things, or, things that that ain't right, especially not according to the words of the Lord, and like I say, especially like the understanding of the word of the Lord, because it's a way that you got to teach the word of the Lord, and the apostles, the elders, and the brother great millstone, have the Spirit of the Lord on to actually teach the correct doctrine of the Word of the Lord. But like I say, you utter those things, saying those things. Like I say, you really have a love for life, and no matter how bad things might be around you, things might not be going your way, but you don't wish nothing bad about yourself. You don't talk down about yourself. You kind of like just keep it upbeat. Just talking. Just talk good about yourself. Just have words of encouragement about yourself. And just encourage yourself, pray, to the Lord. You know, things just be, a little bit better in your life or whatnot. But it's just more of, just being careful with you pushing out of your mouth, and teaching the word of the Lord, and not teaching the word of the Lord wrong. Cause like I said, the elect, the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites are not gonna have no gal. They not gonna speak wrong, the wrong doctrine of the word of the Lord. The apostles and elders, brother Graham Strong is gonna teach the correct doctrine. So the elect is not gonna have no gal. They cause they teaching the correct doctrine of the word of the Lord, and the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai is upon them to teach the word correctly and prophesy and the downfall of this wicked devil, so-called white man Esau in the world, and give you understanding about prophecies and so forth, what's to come, and more, and not just teaching, these wayward doctrine, these false doctrine, false breakdowns, and this misleading of understanding of prophecy. The true men of the Lord is not gonna do that. So the elect ain't gonna have no gal. The men of the Lord that teach the word of the Lord is not gonna have no gal. Not gonna, because the elect is, gonna be good with the Lord because they teaching the correct doctrine of the word of the Lord and standing firm in the faith of the Lord Yahweh Shai, But I'm just gonna go for now. This is Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So death and life are in the power of the tongue. So yeah, so if you are speaking, let's say down on yourself, or you're just speaking out wrongful things out your mouth, you uttering something that it can have, like I say, have an effect. It'll come back to bite you. Saying this, saying that, just going out the mouth. Hey, all of a sudden, things start happening in your life. Like, why is this happening? This is because what you put out there, what you said. You saying this and saying that. Talking down on yourself or whatnot. Like I say, falsely accusing someone, or like I say, falsely accusing the men of the Lord that had is truth. And then you wonder why things, your life start to happen, like, out of nowhere, this start happening, that start happening, just because you push that vibration out there of, of saying wrongful things, and you don't think they're gonna come back into your life, have an effect on your life, So you utter death out your mouth, that's gonna be, that's what's gonna come, coming onto you. Like I say, these rappers and these rappers nowadays, what they push out in their songs, they utter this and utter that in their songs. They come, all of a sudden they'll come on upon you in your life. Like, why does that? Because what you saying, So, like I say, either you pushing out death or life. And like I said, the apostles and the elders, brother Graham are pushing the word of the Lord of life out into the world. Out into speaking, life, which is the understanding of the word of the Lord. Giving giving hope, and hope in the Lord, by way of the word of the Lord, the true understanding of it, and like I say, the spirit, or the Lord Yahshua is with me in the Lord great millstone to push the true doctrine. You know, and like I say, it speaks life unto to first and foremost to the elect. Not all Israel is not gonna get it. All Israel, like I said, it's just it's just set up like that. The Lord set it up like that. The Lord set it up. Excuse me. The Lord set it up that not all Israel is not gonna understand the truth of the doctrine of the word of the Lord that the apostles and the elders of Brother Graham Millstone push in these times, in these last days and times, you know, in his wicked white man's world, you know, in his wicked so-called white man East Sodomite's world, you know. So this truth of the word of the Lord is life unto the elect, you know. And I say, you know, 2/3 they into, you know, death, you know. I say deaf culture, you know, it's like black culture was deaf culture, you know, it's, you know, they into, you know, listen to all that garbage music, whatever, and, you know, that's what they indulge in, and that's what they're gonna have. That's what they're gonna have within their life. That's what gonna revolve in their life is death, because that's what they accept, you know. But the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American is like, the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites are gonna accept the life and understand the words of the Lord, you know, and take correction, and, you know, and be humble in the words of the Lord, and walk in the ways of the Lord, you know, and not be proud, you know, and just have, you know, like I say, humility within, you know, believing in His truth and having the truth, you know. Because, like I say, you know, we had guys that get puffed up, but then having the wisdom of the Lord Yahushua, you know, get puffed up and, you know, think they know it all. But then, like I said, just, you know, it'll turn out. It won't turn out well for them because they get too, as they say, big headed, you know. But yeah, that's what it is, you know. So that tongue, hey, you spewing out your mouth. You gotta be careful with that. Me myself, for the foremost, gotta be careful what you're saying out your mouth. I say you'll be pushing out death, or you pushing out life. So go to James 3:5. Even so, the tongue is a little member, and boasts of great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. So that tongue, I say, is a little member, but it boasts of great things. Like, you know, I say, you got these Jake out here, so-called Negroes, Latino natives, you know. You got these Israelites out here, you know, they speak a lot of things, they say a lot of things, and boasting and being, you know, proud, and, like, you know, being prideful and this and that, but not knowing that tongue can get you in some trouble. And, you know, like say you saying the wrong things, and you just running out the mouth, and you ain't, you know, you ain't got no control. You know, like, you can't control your tongue. You know, even though it's a little member, but you can't control that tongue. You know, people just running out the mouth. Like, say you saying this, saying that, then all of a sudden something come upon you, you be shocked, like, oh no, you know. You talking this and that to a person, saying these wrong things. Hey, don't be surprised something happened to you. You know, or you, like I say, you speaking bad about yourself, you saying this and saying that, then something happened to you. Something come up, you're saying it's something come upon you, and then you be like, oh, why this happened to me? You know, what you saying out your mouth. You know, like I say, you got just me myself first and foremost. Got to be careful what you're saying. You know, scriptures, the Lord tell you, you know, that's why the Bible is here about that. You know, the words of the Lord, you know, it give you understanding and how to really being cautious and being careful how you go about doing things in this life, you know, and, like, you know, just being cautious of and mindful, you know, because you say something wrong. I said, Lord Yahushua hears it, man. Lord Yahushua hears what you're saying at your mouth, you know, and I said, be careful what you think too, you know, and if I don't want to be thinking nothing wrong either. Cause you had bad thoughts, whatever. You gotta rebuke those thoughts in the name of Lord, Yahweh Hashem Shai. In order to rebuke those thoughts, pray to the Lord, just get remove any wicked thoughts or things, that's plague of mine or whatnot. But like I say, the tongue, it'll get you in trouble. But I ain't wanna make this too long. I'm going on James, next verse, James 3:6. And the tongue is a fire, a word, and the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire, and is set on fire of hell. So, like I said, the tongue is a fire, word of iniquity. So you gotta be, like you say, spewing out this and that, saying this and that. And I said, all of a sudden, something happens. I said that tongue, it could defile you. What you come out your mouth. Saying the wrong things, utter the wrong things. Hey, it leads to a whole lot of trouble in your life, man. I'm saying? You don't want to put more on you that, you're already dealing with. I say speaking bad about yourself, or speaking down yourself, or you saying something about somebody ain't right, and you're just gonna put more problems in your life because you just speaking out madness, So it's all about just being careful what you're saying out your mouth. Really consider what you're saying before you just utter it out. But I say that goes for me. But James 3:7, for every kind for every kind of beast and of birds and of serpents and of things in the sea is tamed it, and have been tamed of mankind. So like say, every beast, every bird, serpent, things that, animals, whatever, different animals and so forth, and things have been tamed, and to mankind, not everything, but what you know out here, you have been tamed. But James 3:8, but the tongue can no man tamed, it is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison. So but that tongue though, I say, man, that tongue, like I say, it could be, well, something that, it could have a good effect, that comes out of your mouth, and have a positive a positive effect into your life, and will come out of it, or you saying something wrong, you're just spewing out madness like you're a mad dog, you can't control yourself. You just spewing at the mouth, foaming and going crazy, just yelling out, screaming out craziness. Hey, don't be surprised something, bad come upon your life, come upon you. It could happen right then. You talking bad to somebody or whatnot, talking crazy to somebody, or what I'm saying, you is talking crazy to somebody, but it'll come back down the line in your life unexpectedly, So hey, that's what it is, and hey, that tongue, hey, it'll get you in a whole bunch of trouble. So hey, like I said, this lesson just by being cautious come out the mouth, and just be mindful of what you say. Like you say, think before you think about what you about to say. Before you think about what you about to say. Because you utter wrong things. It have an effect in your life. What I'm saying, it come back to bite you. Or like so you have the righteous thing coming out your mouth, good things. Then you have those things in your life, it'd be good come upon you, and But I just want to go into that. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. So again, I like about President, glory to Yahweh, about Hashem, Yahushua, about Hashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sisters and brothers, to the few aqua officers, to do this and keep the faith. And any Yahushua keep fighting with that. I say shalom.